Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another installment of our Android tip calculator app tutorial. And first things first, I think this whiteboard here is actually too large, so I'm going to change it. I'm going to change the padding to 5 dp, which I think does look nicer. Okay, let's move on. What does our plan say? We can do the tip now. We're finally getting the tip part of our tip calculator. Alright, let's get that started. Okay, yeah, let's do that. I'm going to make it slightly different from that. You'll see what I mean. Let's create an edit text and make it a... let's make it a number. Just a regular number. And at this point, I'm going to go a little bit faster because I think you're starting to get how all this works. So try to follow to the best of your ability. Let's give it an ID of... Okay, 10%. That's a good name for it, right? Let's change the text to, I don't know, a default of 15% sounds reasonable, I think. Let's also go ahead and give it some gravity. Let's go for the regular gravity. Make it center. Okay. You know what? No, I'm going to change it to right center vertical. I think that looks nicer. Let's change the layout gravity as well and make it centered so that it lines up with the button we're going to add at the end. Where is it? Here it is. Gravity center. And again, doesn't do anything until we add more stuff. Okay, so far so good. Let's add... Oh, let's do something neat. Go to, I think form widgets. Find the seek bar and put it onto row 4. A seek bar is like a slider, and it is one way for the user to get input. So you can have the user slide this left and right to determine, the number. Let's call this tip slider. And let's set the gravity to center vertical. Or, yeah, center verticals. Let's just make it center. Doesn't really matter. Oh. Okay, that looks weird. No, let's make it center vertical. Yeah. Not sure why that was the case, but anyway. You know what, I'm going to check one thing. I can't remember what I set it to in my tutorial here, and I want the two tutorials to match up. Okay, we did set it to center vertical. Alright, okay, let's move on. Let's set up some more properties for this seek bar. Where is the maximum? Here it is. The maximum, as you can guess, is how high this bar goes to, so let's set it to 50. 50% tip is pretty high. I don't think most people want to go over it. And if they do want to go over it, they have the option of just typing it here. So there's two ways for the user to input information. And the default, again, let's make it 15%. Okay, I think that's all we actually need for the slider. Let's go on and create another image button. You remember where to get that. Again, hopefully you have the image. What we're going to do now is add a round button because we want a rounding feature for the user to be able to round the tip. So this will be the round button. And let's give it a name of round button. And for now, that's all we really need from the round button. Okay, so this is the tip section. Almost done. Let's go ahead and add some more. Let's go to text fields. Oh, sorry, form widgets, and add a medium-sized text view to... Oh, shoot, we're out of rows. Okay, let's add some rows. You can either right-click main table and click add row right here, or you can select main table and click the add row button right where to go. Select the main table and click the add row button that's right here. Okay, so we got 2 more rows to work with. Yeah, let's go to form widgets, throw in a medium text onto table row 5. Again, I'm moving a bit faster. Hopefully you guys are okay with it. Let's change the text to tip. Let's change the gravity now. Right center vertical for layout gravity. And just plain center for, oh wait, that's all we need. So here's the thing, with text views, the box around the content of the text view will automatically just wrap around the content. So if you change layout gravity, it's basically the same as changing regular gravity down here. So I just changed layout gravity, I don't bother changing the other thing. Hopefully that made sense. Text fields, let's go ahead and add a another text. No, go to form widgets. I'm sorry. Add another medium text is what we want. And let's call it tip dollar. Oh, sorry. Stay in the graphical. Although maybe we should practice XML some more. Maybe later. Let's call it tip dollar for the ID. And remember, all your IDs need to have @+ID/ before the actual ID. Don't forget. Let's make the text 000. Let's make it, let's change the gravity for this one too to just center, I think is fine. Okay. So this looks pretty sweet. They're going to change the gravity here, or the tip here, or they can use a slider here, and then based on what they input, this will dynamically change from $0 to whatever the proper calculation is. They can also click this round button and it'll round this number, and they can click it again and it will unround it. Okay, we're done with the tip section. Awesome. Let's move along pretty fast. How much time has it been? Great. I'm glad we're speeding things up at last. Okay, let's make another line. Easiest way to do this is to select this line and just copy the code over and add it to the end of, or just replace this row with that one. One thing you'll need to change is the row number here, or the ID for the row, as well as the ID for the text view, so that they're not the same as the one you copied. Huh. What did I do wrong here? Oh. Why is this not showing up as a thing? Okay, you know what? I'm going to delete this row. Oh, don't tell me Eclipse is bugging on me again. Okay, yeah, it was Eclipse being buggy. I guess it was just loading this or something. Either way, it's up and running now. So we just copied this line down here. And now we can focus on doing the tax, which is a very simple part. It's just a text view and another text view, essentially. So let's do that. Or sorry, a text view and an edit text. So medium text, put it in. Oh, we're out of rows again, sorry. Let's add some more rows. Okay, so medium text, put it here. Let's change it to, say, tax. And let's change the layout gravity to right center vertical again. Looking good. Let's go to text fields and add a number decimal edit text here. And we will have to give this one an ID, so let's give it tax dollar. And let's give the hold on, I think I forgot to do something. So let's go and make this have a default text of $0, and the user can change that. And let's make sure that it's select all unfocused attribute is true. And that's something that we forgot to do up here, so let's fix that. We basically want all the edit text to have select all unfocus, because that just makes the life of the user easier. What else do we need? We need to set the gravity, so let's do that. Layout gravity we can set to center, and then the the actual gravity we can set to also center. Let's set them both to center so that it is centered inside of the view and the view itself is centered inside of this column. I think that's all we need for this section. We're almost done, honestly. One thing that we're going to change is this. And I don't think it's in the properties window, at least I don't see it. So let's go into XML. So for the tax dollar edit text, add the following: Android : next focus down equals at ID/amount 1 of 1, and Android next focus right equals at, oh, what's going on with my keyboard? Oh, I know what it is. I think I turned on Chinese by accident. Alright, so set to the same thing. ID/amount 1 of 1. Alright, let's go over what this means. Oh, what's up? Error in XML file. Oh, interesting. Alright, anyway. So, with most Android devices, you're either going to have a directional pad or a next button. So when a user is editing, say, this text right here, they have the option of hitting right or down, or the next button, and by default, Android is going to pick where that goes. So if this is the last edit text, if this is the last edit text, it'll jump all the way back to customer here. And since we already established that the user of our app probably isn't too concerned about what the name of the customer is, let's force Android to make the next edit text after this one. We could jump all the way to amount 1 of 1 up here, because they're more interested in editing numbers than names for this app. I thought I already set this to 0, but I guess not. Or maybe I changed it by accident, but let's set this to that. Okay, that's it for tax. And yeah, I definitely did. I don't know where the 0 went. But okay, let's move on to the next section. Do we have time? Not really. Let's add a line and then end this. Same deal. Go ahead and copy this row that represents the line and add it to the end of your table. Change the IDs so that they don't conflict with any other IDs. So this will have to be 8. This can be 5. And again, I'm pretty sure my Eclipse is having a lot of trouble being run with my Cam Studio, which is why it's lagging, so it doesn't update automatically. But yeah, I'm going to compile this video and hopefully Eclipse will stop acting up by then. So see you in the next video.